What's going on, guys? How is everyone? Welcome to the stream. I've clicked live this time. Thank God. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on, guys. All right. So we don't have any major news today. We have CPI. Good morning, K-Dog. Good morning, bro. It's evening here for us, but morning for you. Okay, and that's the most important thing because it's morning in New York, and that's when New York loves to do business. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. VIX new contract, or is it tomorrow? Let me see. Yeah, that'll be tomorrow. A VIX rollover will be tomorrow. Yeah. Let me just have a look. Yeah, at the end of today's session, the VIX will roll over to a new contract. So that might push volatility higher tomorrow. Given also that we have CPI, so that kind of lines up for a higher volatility environment tomorrow. But today I think we should be good for a bull long. We're gonna keep buying dips because that's what we do here. All right. I've had a look at the charts. Pretty simple game plan. I want to see a rally out of SPX here, back test, and I want to go long here. Okay, all the way to here is what I think is going to happen today on the SPX. All right, so that's pretty much what I want to see happen. I want to see SPX open, rally, come back test, and then we just rally for the rest of the day. All right, if this fails, then I don't touch another trade. Okay, I get out and I wait until we hit here. That's it. That's all I've got for you. I don't really have anything else. SPY is the same thing. Also want to see a SPY come up here, back test, same level. I hope it happens at the same time with SPX. That would be beautiful, and then we rally on SPY. Okay, if that fails, it's probably going to come down to same as SPX. Okay, nothing really on NQ. With NQ, I kind of don't want to see it back inside previous day value area, because if we start closing candles inside previous day value area, that is not going to be a good sign. Okay, so this is the previous day value area high right here. All right, so let's map that out here. Previous day value area high. All right, so I don't want to see NQ come down here and start closing candles inside it. I don't mind a wick and then a quick move out, but I don't want to start seeing weakness in here and, you know, acceptance, because if you see acceptance, then you're likely coming all the way down here. Okay, and that's going to be a big level. So don't burn all your money until we get down here. All right. So that's what I'm seeing on the charts. Wells Team Crypto, welcome. How are you? How's your trading? Don't be shy to talk to K-Dog, guys. If you're in here, introduce yourselves. Have a chat with the guys in here. We've got some great traders in the chat. Everybody has their own style. Everybody has their own levels. You will learn a lot from these guys in the chat. Okay. You're early today. Wow, what time do you normally start? Team Crypto? No trades before for me. No, I don't know if you're talking to Team Crypto, but yeah, nothing for me. Nothing pre-market. So I want to see SPY rally out of here. Don't want to really see it come down. I want to see a rally. Okay. Back test. And out. Anthony, what's going on, mate? You alright, yeah? Nice to see you in here, bro. So guys, Anthony is also an NQ trader, okay? He trades the NQ. He trades ICT. So he's going to teach us some ICT principles. Let's see what you guys think. Let's see what you guys think. Let's do a poll. ICT adopted K-Dog. ICT is the man, bro. But Anthony finds success with ICT. End of the day, listen, man. I'm not here to bash ICT. I'm not here to bash anyone. Strategies can work. A lot of strategies can work. End of the day, what did I say yesterday? It's all about that button. It's all about that bet size. Okay? That's what matters. What matters is where you take profits. Okay? This here. This is the button that matters. This is the thing that makes all a difference of you being profitable or not. Okay? And K-Dog, you know this the best. Okay? From everyone, you know this the best. Alright? That's because you were a poker player. So you know what I'm talking about. When you have a strong hand, you know you have a position of power. That's when you go in harder, right? Yeah, but it's the same thing, bro. Same thing. Same thing as poker. Hi, Beth Hour. How are you? Hope you are well. You are a loyal supporter of the channel, so thank you for that. K-Dog's a funny guy, man. You are one funny guy. Yeah. You gotta have a bit of a laugh, K-Dog. Because life is too short. My friends, life is too short. You gotta have a laugh. But it helps when you got some money though. So Team Crypto, have you traded pre-market today? Got some decent action pre-market, huh? Look at this. Big rally to the upside. K-Dot, yeah, I put a short in at 68.80 on ES, huh? 68.80, which is here. Really good, bro. Wow, you caught the absolute top. That's brilliant, bro. Wow, that's fantastic. On Team Crypto, I think, what did you say last time? You said you trade ES, right? Yeah, that's a wise move right before the open, because we could rally and you could get squeezed. So, and 60% of the chat say we're gonna rally at the open. Really nice, bro. Really nice. Let's get half that. Yeah, I want SPY to rally. Come back into here. And then we can get a nice bull day today. Right? Not had a clean bull day for a while, where the market just squeezes and squeezes to the upside. Hopefully we can catch the bottom of that and then ride it into the sunset. Yeah, I don't really trade pre-market, to be honest, unless there's like a big news event. So sometimes if there's a big news event, then I might take it. But other than that, I'm not really a big fan of pre-market. I know traders that like pre-market, but it doesn't work for me. It's just a very illiquid market. I don't like illiquidity. Yeah. Good though. Good to get off to a green start. I feel like those are my best days, when my first trade is a green trade and I'm playing with house money at that point. That's when, like, you know, you just feel like the pressure's off you and you can hit it hard on those type of days. I feel like that's our first trade does make a big difference. Not saying that you can't turn it around. I'm just saying, yeah, those days tend to be the best days for me personally, anyways. Yeah, so how was the chat today? Are we feeling good? Are we feeling good about our trading? How's it going? What kind of month have you guys had? Decent month, bad month, good week, bad week? Let's get some interaction in the chat between the traders. It's been nice for me. I've had really, really nice days. Because volatility has just been completely suppressed under midpoint. So really, really nice. Yesterday I got 4 big monsters. 4 big monster trades. Even one sim trade was a winner as well. And Team Crypto was watching that one. But remember Team Crypto, what I said yesterday, remember that, right? I said this is likely to support in here, and we got that big bounce on SPX, right? Remember this bounce? Then we got another bounce, and then in the PM is when we got the move down, right? Team Crypto. That's because those options would have been removed at that stage. All right, here we go. We're opening. What the hell just happened there? Oh, really nice. Really nice, Team Crypto view. Damn, that's a monster shot, bro. That is a monster shot. I'm just waiting, being patient here. Okay, QQQ has some really strong gamma here. Orders are building to the downside on the order flow, so market might just come down and sweep all that liquidity to the downside first before we trade higher. So just watching here. Doesn't have to. Doesn't have to though. I just feel like the market is going to come back and take that. It's just low-hanging fruit for the market to come and take. I would be surprised if it didn't. Yeah, it's coming down. Yes, it's rallying though. Sorry, the SPX is rallying off that gamma level. But this could be just a short dip. This could be just a short dip. There really isn't that much liquidity to the upside though, which is quite surprising. So really all the liquidity is to the downside. But SPX is monster here off that level. Yeah, NQ struggling here. It's just low-hanging fruit liquidity. Low-hanging fruit. But it's starting to absorb some shorts here. Hell yeah, bro. Anthony is done for the day. Look at that. All done, bro. What did you do? You took a shot? Yeah, NQ's weak, bro. NQ's really weak. I just get a feeling all the liquidity is to the downside. And I think that's what's going to happen. I think market is going to come trade down here. But SPX is holding. SPY is holding. NQ is weak. NQ is all the way down to value area low here. But I'm not sure we're gonna absolutely fall off a cliff. I just think this liquidity is gonna get cleared down to 340s or 350s. Oh, well, they're spoofing orders now. They're even going lower. If it can clear all the book, if it can clear the book from 350, the shorts, that'll be good. I think we'll get a reversal at that point. Yeah, it's getting heavy now to the downside. Let's clear that book. How did you take a trade so fast, Anthony? How do you take a trade so fast, bro? What do you do? Take a short? Copy the cost 5 accounts? You're a fucking mad guy, man. Yeah, still heavy. Still heavy. Yes, it's holding though, I think. Yeah. Yes, it's bouncing off that big gamma level. And Q's getting slammed here. But a lot of liquidity has been cleared. Oof. Wow. Yeah, this is the magic of order flow, man. Like, that was just screaming to me that low hanging fruit liquidity is gonna come down and get taken. Beautiful, Team Crypto. Well done, mate. That's a monster short you just caught. Really monster, bro. Yeah, it's a really monster short you've caught. Yeah, this is a strong level here on ES. I expect some form of hedging activity here. Okay, there's 2 gamma levels next to each other with a value area low on top of it in the middle, so you are going to get some form of hedging here. Okay, so we could do this and then come down, or just rally. All right, so this is a strong level. It's not going to be easy for bears to just come down and break it. Let's see what happens here. Still some liquidity left to the downside on NQ, but I can see some liquidity being built on the upside now, so market might start trading to the upside. Might get a reversal soon, but there's still some liquidity to clear from the book to the downside on NQ. But they're building liquidity now to the upside. They are. We've got some liquidity built up now on the upside. Yes, it's bouncing from that level. A lot of shorts coming in, getting absorbed now. So we could get a bounce here. Could find a nice bounce here and squeeze some shorts. That's heavy shorting. Really heavy shorting. Yeah, man. Some good traders in here. That's for sure. That's the way we like it. We like winners. Yes, coming down. Okay. Previous day value area high. I said pre-market. I don't mind a wick into here, but I don't want to see closure in here. If we get closure in here, it's going to be nasty. Okay, this is probably get a bounce, then come all the way down to this level. Yeah, NQ's super weak, super weak. $291, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. NQ trying to hold that level. Sorry, ES is trying to hold here. Yeah, if this is lost, SPX is probably gonna likely come down to here. That's gonna be an A+. I'll hit it big if I get this. If I get that pivot, I'm gonna hit it really big. ES is trying to hold on here, so ES could rally all the way back to the point of control and then come back down. Still, majority of the liquidity on NQs to the downside, so yeah, I think that liquidity has to be cleared before we can get a reversal in this market. NQ's really collapsing here. NQ, if it doesn't scream out of here and starts really closing candles in here, you're likely coming down to this value area low, 210s. That's what's likely going to happen. It's really bearish, really bearish. How much are we down today? 0.07%. Not crazy on the day, but crazy on the open so far. Still extremely bearish. A lot of liquidity to the downside for NQ to come and collect. Yeah, 60% of the chat voted rally at the open, so yeah, going against them proved to be the right way. Okay, might get a small rally here before ultimately NQ just comes back down and just takes the lows. VIX moving? Not really. Just a lot of liquidity there. Hell of a lot of liquidity. Just resting. And just a hell of a lot of bulls just got absorbed from that move. All right, pretty big bounce there. Don't think it's gonna, nothing's gonna come of it. I don't think so. Still got 15 minutes to the new 30-minute candle open. This is a nasty candle. Really, really nasty. Bull's getting really heavily punished. So much liquidity for the market to come and take here. So much liquidity. Wow. Yeah, I just took the lows on NQ. Yeah. Just non-stop selling. It's coming down to value area low here. Early longs trying to come in and rescue the market, not working. Still a lot of liquidity to the downside for the market to come and take. Still a lot of liquidity there. Let's see, SPY's coming down to 0 gamma. Okay, let's get an order ready. Okay, pretty nasty selling. Where did QQQ even, it went straight through gamma level. Wow. Yeah, SPX is trying to come down. That will be a really big push though. If SPX comes here, that's going to be a big push on it, on Nasdaq, isn't it? Damn, look at yes. Melted through all these levels. This here is going to be the biggest level. The biggest key level for ES is going to be right here. Either we sweep down and then reverse, or we just double bottom. Oops. Might get a bounce here though, maybe, but we still got a lot of liquidity to the downside. So I might try along from here to about here. So that's probably what I'm going to try. Hi Razia, how are you? Alright, NQ's getting a bounce here. A really big bounce. I still think it's gonna come down though. Might get a nice little bounce before ultimately heading back down. Yeah, they're trying to absorb some shorts here. Let's turn on the order flow screen. You can see a lot of shorts coming in here, early shorts in this candle. They're probably going to get squeezed out. But all this liquidity, you can see these big green bars, this is all liquidity. These are long limit orders waiting to be filled in the book. So the market's always searching for buyers, okay, and sellers. Where are the most buyers, where are the most sellers, and that's usually where the market heads. So right now that's to the downside. So I'm looking for 220. If I get 220, I might take a long on 220. So this is, I guess, what the ICT traders, if Anthony's still in here, this is what they would call the SMT, right? So ES didn't take Asia lows and NQ has taken Asia lows. So I guess that's what you would call SMT divergence, right? NQ's trying to bounce really big. But I don't think it's going to get a massive bounce here. Could be wrong. They're spoofing. Longs just spoofed there. They want to trade lower. Bulls are not really getting any success here. A big order just got filled. 166 contract long order just got filled on the book. Another one might just get filled. Yeah, another 100 contracts just got filled. Now a short's trying to get filled. Reloading the shorts. This is super bearish, guys. This is super bearish. This is heavy selling. All the liquidity is still to the downside. A lot of big longs just got filled. It's probably going to stop them out before this thing reverses. There it is. There's the heavy selling. think this is going to make a new low here on NQ pretty shortly. 5 minutes to new 30-minute candle opens. Oof, that's aggressive. That's a really aggressive move to the upside there. Trapped a bunch of shorts in that candle. Going to clear out some of this liquidity that's resting. Yeah, it's going to clear that out. Oh, maybe it's not. I'll be surprised if it doesn't though. Just low hanging fruit here. I think they trade it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's going for that full fill in the orders. Maybe trade up to the VWAP here. Yeah, it wants to clear these orders. These orders here are going to get cleared out the book. Going to clear them out here. So SPX is doing, SPX is actually reclaimed the scammer level. Bitcoin is rallying. Usually Bitcoin's a leading indicator. But we could start rallying here, I don't know. SPX is trying to reclaim its gamma level, so I'm not sure if it's going to be able to do it. Again, you see he's battling it. What I do want to see is a move out, back test, then I can go long. Or we don't touch it until it gets here. That's the A plus. This will be an A. Okay, so size accordingly. This here is a B setup. Okay, this is a B setup. I'll be going in with 3, 4 here, and I'll be going in with 6 if it gets here. Okay, new 30-minute candle just opened. Yeah, if we get it though, Team Crypto might have to be very patient for it. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. That's my game plan for the day. So NQ is accepted rotation back into previous day value area. So 80% chance, okay, 80 that we trade back into previous day value area low. Okay, there's an 80% chance that happens. That is volume profile, TPO profile theory. Okay, that's not something I just made up. Well, hope you guys are doing it. Hope you guys are trading well, but we're trading back down. All right, nice, Anthony. I've just seen your picture of your trade. Really nice. That's a beautiful trade, bro. So really, if you held that long, that's a beautiful trade. That is what, like 422 all the way to, wow, that's almost like, that's what, 80 points? That's crazy, man. It's a really big trade. Well done, bro. Really nice. Just being patient, waiting for the right moment to strike. All this liquidity here to the downside, I'd be very surprised if the market don't go down there and trade it. Yeah, starting to trade back down here. This gamma level's turned into resistance. This one's holding for the QQQ. SPX is trying to regain its gamma level. If it does, then this market becomes bullish. Yeah, these orders here are probably going to get cleared. Market's trying to come back down. Bitcoin's ripping. Back up 90,000 on Bitcoin. SPX still struggling to reclaim. Indecisive. Really indecisive so far. I still expect the drop. I expect that drop. Maybe that's the bottom. I don't know. Maybe. But it's definitely going to offer a trade setup. Trying to push up for higher. Yeah, there's a lot of liquidity to the downside here. Just a lot of liquidity for the market to come down and chase. It's like a cat chasing the mouse. Wherever the mouse goes, that's where the cat's going to go. All this liquidity you see here is likely to get taken. Oof, that's bullish. Big push. They tried to push it. Got absorbed there. A lot of longs just got absorbed on that candle. This is a chance here for the bears to just completely slam this thing down now. Longs are trying to absorb shorts. Yeah, they're trying to absorb here. Still looking weak to me though. Still looks weak. I still think they're going to trade this down. But they're adding liquidity here, so maybe the market goes up here and comes back down, but I'm not sure. I still think this is bearish at the moment. Bears have got a chance to slum this thing. They've got a real opportunity here. Start slamming this thing down. Just a bit of a chop fest in here. Bulls trying to rally out of here, but not really getting any success. Shorts look like they're in control of this tape. Oof. That's a big long order just got filled. That's crazy. He's really aggressive. Yeah, they're trying to push it up, yeah. Big buyer just came in. Not sure how successful he's going to be out here though. But he's going to try holding price. He is going to try holding price here. Definitely going to try holding it. Yeah, he's pushing. Big order just got added here. This is all the reason for the market to go and take that liquidity for sure. That's what it's going to do. Yeah, it's going to take that liquidity. That's just resting there. Yeah, traded 350 contracts. Yeah, starting to pump this market now. Big delta on that candle, got absorbed. Let's see if they can carry on pushing. I'm not sure how high this goes, to be honest. They're getting really absorbed here, the bulls. This guy came in really strong right here. See how many contracts? 136 contracts got filled there. 524 contracts got filled there. Looks bearish. Looks bearish. A lot of orders getting absorbed on the buy side. Choppy action though. No real direction. I don't know about tomorrow, but I think we're gonna rally today. I think this thing is gonna reverse pretty soon. I really do. There's not that much liquidity in the book. We're down to here 200. So 220 is the level I'm looking at. Yeah, they're adding more liquidity to the upside as well. You can see these bars expanding every single time the price moves down. Bitcoin's pulling back a bit. $25 217. Yeah. But I'm hoping for a long from 220. That's the level I'm looking at. Just gonna stay patient, see what happens here, guys. Just grinding its way lower at the minute. Okay, now they're starting to rally. Or trying to. Pretty nasty price action, to be honest. Yeah, it's starting to rally now. This might be the low, guys. Honestly, this might be the low. I don't know if the market wants to trade down. Yeah, you took the long, I bet. Yeah. Yeah. I don't blame you. Doesn't look like they want to bring it down. This looks extremely bullish. I think it's going to break through this now. This 350s might head up to 411. I think it's going to crack it. Let's see where SPX is at. Still trying to reclaim that gamma level, 6,800. Yeah, a lot of liquid. Look at that liquidity now to the upside. Look at all this. It's definitely going to go up there. Can't say 100%, but most likely. I've seen this before. Many times. I'll be very surprised if they don't go back up there. No, actually they're pulling it back. A really harsh rejection. Nice drop. Nah, K-Dog. I'm not making that mistake again, bro. Mad price action, this. Really, really mad price action. You took a long, Anthony. First TP 25.27, then 25.245. Are you short? You take a short or a long? I think you took a short, right? So you got your first TP. I think you got the first one. Yeah, you took a short. Are you just watching? So actually, you didn't actually take a short, or did you take a short? You're bearish, yeah. Just a sec, guys, yeah. All right. We are trading down. So well done, Anthony. That was a good call, bro. Really good call. It's going to be good. What are you looking for? Looking for that sweep down for a long. Kind of thing are you looking for now? There's a new 30-minute candle. So let's see if this is the candle that does the job. A lot of bullish delta got absorbed there on this move. Look at this. Look at that CVD, all that bullish delta. But the price couldn't break out. All that's now absorbed. It's probably they're going to punish these longs. Oh, sorry. You're bearish, huh? We're still only down a 0.25% really on the day, so nothing massive. So yeah, this could be one of those big sell-off days. Who knows, man? VIX roll over tomorrow. Bit of a weird day. Yeah, coming down to make new lows here. And Q's very close to taking the lows. Heavy shorts coming in on the order flow. Really, really heavy shorts. Boom. There we go. Taken. Really, really heavy here. Oof. Damn. Yeah, no long gap. This is really heavy. This order flow's nuts right now. Wow. Oof. That's crazy, man. I thought you were in that trade, bro. You said you're just watching. Now you're saying you were in it. Dollar bills, dollar bills. Dollar bills, dollar bills. Gonna try long. Dollar bills, dollar bills. Anthony loves those dollar bills. He likes the Benjamins. Dollar bills, dollar bills. Give me some dollar bills now, Anthony. Come on. Push my trade on, bro. Push this long. I need you to push this long, bro. You're not pushing me long. We're still going down. Oh no. Oh no. Come back, market. Oh no. Right, they've cleared liquidity from the book here. Downside. Overshooting big time. Overshooting my pivot. $25,169 says Anthony. Yeah. There is definitely liquidity there. I see it on the tape. But I'm just hoping we can get a bounce here, just to take some liquidity from the upside first before we come back down. Let's see if it happens. Bada boom, bada bang. Bada boom, bada bang. Straight back down. Yeah, I'm gonna scratch out. Yeah, that's gonna be a big drop. That'll probably mean a drop all the way down to 100 on the NQ. I'm glad I scratched out that. They're adding more and more liquidity. No, I took it off, bro. I took 20 points hit on it. I took it off. I'll wait now. I'll wait for SPX to get here. Bada boom, bada bang. Bitcoin looks alright though. Damn, dominance is going crazy. Yeah, so much liquidity here to the downside. Yeah, I get it. Still loads of orders yet left to be filled. Loads. Here to the downside. Are you in, Anthony? Are you in along? This is really bearish, man. Looks insane. It's on his way down to 100. Yeah, I'll do that in a sec, bro. Yeah, they're just adding more liquidity to the downside. It's just fueling the move. This is wild selling. Any news, guys? Can you guys check on some news? This might be a news-driven sell-off here. I'm just watching the price action here. There's a big gamma level coming up. Alright, SPX is coming over to it. Yeah, there we go. Guys, check for some news. If any of you in the chat, please check for some news, guys. FOMC. Okay, Doc, check for some news if you're in here. Now I'm gonna tap long here, guys. Yeah, NQ hit smack straight into the gamma level. Stop adding liquidity to the fucking downside, man. Wow, this is ridiculous. A lot of buying pressure coming in here, so I do expect a big bounce. I do expect a big bounce here, guys. I really do. I don't think these shorts are going to be able to absorb for too much longer. So I think this is going to be all right. I don't think the shorts are going to be able to absorb this buying pressure. There's a huge buying pressure coming in right now on the NQ. Huge buying pressure. So watch for a big rally all the way to 240s. Where's the previous day low, Anthony? Where is the previous day low? Let's go, bull. Let's go, bullish. Let's go, bulls. Let's go. Hell yeah. Let's go. Give me that rally. Give me that juice. Give me that juice. You're not going to be able to stop these bulls now. You're not going to be able to stop them. 74? Okay. Maybe we'll come down later. You're not going to be able to stop these bulls now. You're not going to be able to stop them. They're coming in heavy. They're coming in heavy. Shorts are trying to protect the level. They're getting squeezed out here. Really, really nice bullish action. Give me a move to 240s. Give me a big move. Let's go, bulls. Give me a big move here. This is a perfect setup. Really perfect. Give me a big move. Give me a big move here. Don't get rejected. Don't get rejected. Don't get rejected. Anthony doesn't want a long here. Anthony does not want a long. He's saying do not long. Yeah, it looks bearish, guys. It looks bearish. NQ's bad. NQ's bad, man. Let me see SPX. Yeah. This is tough price action. All right, There we go. There's a slam. There is the slam, guys. This is quite nasty. The Santa rally's cancelled, I guess. Okay, it's cleared a lot of liquidity now to the downside. Dizam. Yeah, that's crazy. Still selling. There's got to be some news, guys. I think you guys are missing something here. There's got to be some news. Look at this. Bitcoin just fell $2,000. That has to be some news candle. A red folded crude oil? Doesn't look anything serious. VIX is elevated. Right. Yeah, still a lot of liquidity to the downside here. They're adding more and more and more liquidity to the downside. Okay, some of that's been cleared. Yeah. This is nasty. The fact that ES didn't support here, that's a bad sign. We're into negative gamma here. This is a nasty environment. VIX is elevated. If we get above positive gamma here, I'll slap it long, but nothing for now. All right, let's see what Anthony's saying. Okay, you talking about this weekly candle? A 0.5. That's ES. Sorry, you said. You said NQ, right? Okay. Let's have a look. What you're talking about? So you're talking about this, right? 9:30. That's what you think is gonna happen? do you mean previous candle? Okay, yeah, 0.5, yeah. So it rejected at the 0.5. Let's see. If we get above here, I will tap it long to 220s. Right now, it's just non-stop selling. There's something got to be coming out on news here. I just know it. There's something going to be here soon in the news, on the news front. It's not this. Many entries in the short time frames. Yeah, I bet there was. Yeah, I agree. Alright, they're adding liquidity, quite a lot of liquidity now to the upside. I think we could get a reversal here pretty soon. New 30-minute candle just opened as well. So yeah, we could rally here. Yeah, a lot of liquidity is being added to the order book to the upside now. So we could reverse. Straight back down. Lot of liquidity, At least to the hundreds. There's a lot of liquidity there. I think it's going to go and take that liquidity, guys. Now liquidity is getting added higher. This is a good sign for a reversal. Alright. So I kind of like this, so I'm gonna try it long again. Yeah. No, it's all right, man. Keep typing. That's okay. We need engagement in the chat. Yeah. I think you might be right. But I'm just seeing the liquidity being added now to the upside. And I think the market is definitely going to go up there and take it. So I'm just front running the entry. If NQ gets above 25,100, I expect a pretty decent size reversal back up to maybe 200s. But there's a big liquidity cluster here to the upside. The book is filled. A lot of the liquidity from the downside has been flushed now, so I think the market is pretty much ready for a reversal. So let's see. That 30-minute candle was a big drop. That was a big drop. That was like what? Almost like a 300 points. How are you, Anthony, bro? Love having you here. We're gonna smash it, bro. We're gonna smash it. Don't worry, no stress, yeah, no stress. We're gonna be alright. We're gonna be alright on these trades. We're gonna be fine. I took one. Well, I took, how many did I take? Like 1 full one, 1 scratched. Now this is the 3rd trade. So let's see. I think this won't be alright. Because I think now, I can see the orders. The market's going to go up and take these orders. A lot of bullish deltas coming in as well. So hopefully we can continue higher. Yeah, I'm not going to chicken out of this trade. There's huge imbalance all the way to 240s. Let's get above that 0 gamma. Let's get above it. I can see a push at least to 170 here. Now rejecting off that 0 gamma line. Not a good sign. Get past it, let's go. Blast through it, NQ. Yeah, nice. Keep going. Blast through. Don't just stand there. I want to see a blast through here. Not a good sign. Maybe just trapping more shorts to go higher. Needed more fuel. Let's go. Yeah, a lot of shorts got trapped on that candle. A lot of shorts. Yeah, we're above it now. Let's go. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Market, keep pushing. Yeah, nice. Where's the TP? TP would be... that's a good question. This could be a full-on reversal. Probably take it off around like 50 or 60 points. They have cleared a lot of liquidity to the upside, to be honest. They might trade back down here. This is not a good sign. The only good thing is the shorts are really weak. They've completely faded. And the bids are reloading here. Beautiful push. Not good. Hold on. TP would have been around 160. In all honesty, but we're dumping again, so it's not a good sign. Probably should have gone with my gut. I was telling you that a lot of orders were cleared from the book, but we've come all the way down. Yeah, it's gonna come down, bro. It's gonna come down. They're adding more liquidity to their downside, so it's not a good sign. But as soon as I saw that liquidity being cleared from the book, I should have pulled the trade. I think it's to do with the Bank of Japan rate hiking thing. You might want to check that. I think the selling might be due to that. I'm just watching the market. Don't have time to check it at the minute. Just type it in on Google, BOJ rate hike. The SPX is straight down, guys. This is nasty. NQ about to make a new low. Wow. All right. I guess Santa rally's cancelled, guys. Santa's not coming home for Christmas. Yeah, we can't trade this. This is crazy. QQQ's got a level all the way down to 600. SPY's got one to 670. That's probably your only next long trade setup. I don't see anything else. There's still so much liquidity to the downside. It's crazy. This wants lower pricing. So much liquidity to the downside. So much liquidity. They're adding more and more and more and more liquidity, just fueling the move down. Yeah, this is nasty. Alright, possible long to 96. Nope. Getting absorbed again. There is liquidity to the upside sitting at 96. But there's so much liquidity to the downside still. But if they want to push this higher, it's probably that's where it's going to go. NQ has a big level here too. Okay. Alright. Yeah. $92 is probably where it's gonna go. There's a lot of liquidity hanging up there. Yeah, I agree, Anthony. This is a very dangerous day to be long in, that's for sure. Oof. It's just crazy amount of liquidity. Just a crazy amount of liquidity to the downside. They just add more and more and more. Just inviting this price to keep going, keep flushing down. Yeah. There's a move to 91. There's definitely a long to 91 here. To clear some liquidity. But they're adding more and more and more liquidity to the downside. They just keep adding it. Market's coming back again. This is a really strong level, by the way, on NQ. This is the level that bounced the other day as well, right to the T. That's the one I caught, big trade. But this is a really important level. Okay, move to 91. Oh, maybe not. Straight down. Straight down once again. Okay, they're trying to reload bid here. Just try and help with some selling pressure. Okay, let's clear that order at 91. Then they do it. $96 actually, that's where it's resting. Maybe a lunch reversal, Anthony, maybe. Looks like they're going to go up and clear that 96 again. Sorry, the 96 liquidity resting at 96 before NQ makes its next move or decides the direction. Okay, cleared. Big level. That's a really big level, that previous month LVN. This is the one that we caught the other day. That was beautiful. And it's supporting again. So it's a really important level. This is where generally LVNs is generally where you see exhaustion from one side, and the price ends up reversing. So let's see what happens. Crazy action though. Wow, Bitcoin getting absolutely hammered. What a drop that was on Bitcoin, huh? And they're building a big node now. So they could come down, sweep one more time, and then get a bigger bounce. What's it like on TPO? Let's see. It's okay. The low's alright. But if it falls heavy, this is where I think it's gonna go. And here, a big gamma level, also the previous month naked LVN, 890 to 880 kind of level. Yeah, that's another 200 points to the downside. Big move. VIX is at resistance. Oof. Wow, new 30-minute candle just opened. Wild move down. Okay, they might sweep here and then rip higher. That's the remaining liquidity to the downside. And guess what? They've just added liquidity all the way to 240, 250, okay? So this could be a reversal on the cards. Anthony, what are you saying? Do you think there's a reversal on the cards? One second, guys, yeah. What's up, guys? 24,971 here. What we've got down here. Why are you looking at 971? Move this. Anthony is looking at 24,971. Let's put A level. That's Anthony's level. That's the level he's looking at. I like it because I see liquidity to 86. I think if that liquidity is filled, might be time to long You've been saying 971 for a minute. Let's move this. Let's move this. Move this. Let's move this. Yes, he's got a big level right here, 67.83. Look at this hourly candle. Boom. Just non-stop selling. About to go and take the low. Taken. Just go and take that liquidity market. Don't leave it behind and then come back later. Just take it right now. What the hell was that? They're pumping like crazy. Coming straight back down though. Yep, straight back down. Still heavy, really heavy price to the downside. Yeah, Kado. Looks like they want to go down. We're down 1.2% on the day here. One sec. All right. We're back. So some liquidity here, right above the price at the 70s. So the market's probably going to go and chase that. There's not that much left now to the downside, by the looks of it. There isn't that much liquidity left to the downside. Attempting to make another low, so that Anthony's 971 level is probably going to get hit here. Slow bleed down. I think Team Crypto just made his money and dipped. Don't blame him for that. About to break lows here. see single prints today. This is gonna get there today, maybe, most likely. It is gonna get there. Anthony, if you're still in the chat, it's coming to your level, bro. My level is down here. Nice, bro. The boys are still in the house, looking to trade. You looking to trade, Anthony, or what? He's got an order ready, huh? What's this? Order flow software stopped working, so I can't see the orders for now. Probably just another grab. In all honesty, it's probably just another grab. But I can't see the orders. My order flow platform's completely frozen. I've got to switch this off and switch this back on. I might trade it PM session. There's no long setup just yet. There's no setup. This is just a slow bleed down. There's no setup. I think QQQ is gonna come down to 600 before this thing reverses, to be honest. I think NQ is gonna come down all the way down to 890. Man, these guys have got liquidity all the way down to 800. Alright, they've added liquidity to 2580, so we might get a big bounce here. Yeah, we're slowly tap dancing it, yeah. If the bulls want to trade higher, the obvious level is 83. Is where they're gonna take it, which is about here. Let's see if they can get there to the 80s. They might. Yeah, this is probably going to be a reversal in the PM session. So maybe it does this, comes back down, does this, comes back down, does this, then we reverse. Maybe something like that. Let's see. That's just still a big move though, to the 80s. Should be a huge move. It's like another 40 points from here. Some really bullish delta came in there. Oh, they're taking their order off. They're spoofing. Shorts are spoofing here. Okay, they're adding orders and they're spoofing a lot. Alright, they added again. Unspoofed. There's still orders to clear here from the order book to the upside. This looks bullish. Yeah, they're playing around with the book a lot here in this area. They're adding, removing, adding, removing. This is wild. This is absolutely wild, man. Wow. This is crazy. They've got liquidity all the way up to 250. Yeah, which is this single prints on TPO. So when this reversal happens, if it happens from 971, you're going to get a massive bounce. Or if it happens from the level I think it might happen from, that's going to be a huge bounce. I want to be in that. I want to be in it to catch it. Because we could reverse a lot of the two lose, well, one loser, one break even. We can reverse a lot of that damage by catching 100 150 points. Yeah, 100 points will not be shabby, yeah. It'll be nice when it happens. It might happen in the PM session. You might just get chopped until then. And I am absolutely starving right now. So you might get bounce from Anthony's level back up to here, then drop again, then get the big move. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But let's see. Euros again. This is probably a scalper's paradise right now. Which every time it makes a new long, there's just a new low. Every time they make a new low, just long, and you're able to capture like 50 points. ATRs are still big, 33. Every time it makes a low, then it bounces again, then it comes back down. Now it's bouncing again. Yeah, so scalpers were probably having a really nice little session here. So small bounce, now it's coming back down again. Bulls are showing up on the tape, but could just be more absorption. They're not really getting rewarded. Unless they break through with some volume. It's like a what do you call it? Like a falling wedge. Yeah, another bounce. Scalpers are going to be loving this. How long have we been streaming? Let's see how long we have been streaming for. Few hours, 6:50, almost 3 hours we've been on the stream today. Bitcoin is just getting smashed down. Let's see what the heat map is saying today. Yeah, Nvidia is getting smashed today, huh? Electronics, technology getting smashed. Cisco MU chip sector, AMD's down. Avgo's down. Google is down today. Oracle big. Palantir getting smashed. Meta's flat. Netflix is actually bullish on the day. Amazon's alright. There's tech today getting smashed. Tesla's getting smashed as well. Yeah, it's a very heavy tech sell-off. Thing is breaking all levels of support. VIX is still in here. It's resisting in this box. That's why you're seeing a slow bleed and not just like a massive liquidation, because this will then would leave that resistance. Right, we could bounce quite nice here. We've got a lot of liquidity here to the upside, and a lot of liquidity to the downside has been cleared. Well, they're adding more though. Every time the price moves down slightly, they just add more liquidity. It's crazy. There is a lot of liquidity to the upside. So this market has a potential to reverse. So it might front run Anthony's level and just rip here, because there is a potential for the market, because they have taken off a lot of liquidity to the downside. Bringing it straight back down. There's a move to 100 because that's where the liquidity starts, all the way to 100. So there's definitely a move to 100 here. Possibility of a move to 100. Is that the low? Maybe. Hard to tell. I'm bringing it right back down. Looks like they're going to go for the lows. I didn't take it. They didn't take the lows. Now they're rallying again. It looks like the market wants to put a bottom in here. That's my guess. Order book's heavier now to the upside for sure. That doesn't mean it can't come back down and clear the remaining liquidity to the downside. But this market really doesn't have that much more reason to go down. The book is heavier now to the upside. There's some liquidity left to the downside. But we are seeing some exhaustion from sellers. Oof. Wow. There she goes. Wow. What a crazy candle. Could have been some news, huh? That one seemed like a news candle. No, nothing. I don't see anything on the news. Yeah, majority of the orders are still stacked higher. So I do think the market is gonna go higher. You can clear these orders. Anthony was definitely close. Still liquidity to clear from 67. I think for any move back down, it's probably going to go and clear this liquidity that's sitting right on top of us. Yeah, it looks like it's going to go up there. Absorbing a lot of shorts here. The market might spring higher here. Honestly, that might just be the low. It just catches us all out. Nobody timed it. Anthony was definitely the closest. That's 971. Okay, we're going to clear this order at the 60s. Yeah, I just cleared the 60s. If it's going to drop, this is the place to do it. It looks like it's going to carry on rallying from here. Yeah, there's a big imbalance from 135 all the way to 260s. Shorts again absorbed again. So I might carry on squeezing for a bit. There's more liquidity now, adding to the upside again. You might be right, Anthony. Might be setting up these bulls for another move down. Could be. But I'm not sure, because I have seen lows like this before. And we rally, come back down, just rally for the rest of the day like this. I've seen that before. Front run you by like, what was it, 10 points? Yeah, 10 points. We bounced 97 points from that level. Coming down again, so you could be right. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for me, guys. If it comes down here, I'll watch Anthony's level, and if it comes down here, I will probably take another long. I expect QQQ to be here at this gamma level here. If we come down into this LVN, so that's my next plan. I'll watch this level that Anthony's been talking about, see if there's a possible trade from there. But that's it. I might jump back into another live stream in the PM, maybe later. Yeah, 24,892 is the level. 892. And Anthony's level is 971. So you want to be watching that as well. Maybe there's a potential bounce from there, because the selling is slowing down right now. So we could bounce at any point. But for me, like, if I'm gonna go heavy with the contracts, it's gonna be at around 892. So let's see what happens. Yeah, hot in the PM session. Yeah, if it is, I might just jump back on the stream. Right now, I'm just gonna go have some dinner and just chill. Been a long day. One loss, one scratch trade, and one break even. The break even was from here. Probably should have taken profits there. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoy the stream. Enjoy the rest of your days for you guys on the American side, and me and Anthony are gonna watch this action and enjoy our evenings. Alright guys, nice one for tuning in, and see you either later or I'll see you tomorrow. Alright guys, take care. Big day tomorrow, by the way, CPI, so make sure you tune in. Peace.